net is a sorting system. It's not a ranking. So the reason why they put the net together was so that the NCAA selection committee can define what a quad 1, 2, 3, 4
I just told him that.
are. So I think that everybody is obsessed with you're ranked this, and everybody that we've spoken to is saying like, stop worrying about the net. So that's, so stop worrying about the net.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, but no, that is, you know, we were just talking about it. I do think that from a selection, everybody looks at that and says, well, you're this, and well, no. There's a lot of metrics, and I don't think that the net is one that they're looking at. They look at KenPom, KPI, BPI, Sagarin, something else I'm not sure. With that being said, questions?
Well, I mean, you talked about after Tuesday's game that you think you're in, but you still got games to play, and the attitude can't sink in right for your team that, you know.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like I said, I thought that Thursday's, excuse me, whatever the day was we played. Tuesday. Versus Purdue was a huge win. I think all the numbers and everything would say that we were in, but like let's not get a complacent mentality by any means. You know, let's go find a way to beat a really good Maryland team. You move on. You know, that was an emotional win for a lot of reasons, and it was a great night. But I quickly got over it yesterday and moved on to Maryland, and that's the mentality moving forward.
Have you liked the 20-game season?
You know, the argument about 20 games is that it's going to get more teams into the tournament. I was for it. I think it's better opportunities to get more quality wins. With that being said, the biggest thing I think that you can do as a conference is have a really good non-conference. And we have that. You know, our league did. And I think that's what's been beneficial for, let's say, us. I mean, Maryland's a quad 1. Whoever we play in the Big Ten tournament will be a quad 2 because it's a neutral game, 50 to 100. You know, so it's very, very beneficial that you have a really good non-conference. 20 games is a lot. I don't love the early 2 games. I don't like that. I wish we could figure something out there. But I think it's good for basketball. I think, you know, the ACC is going to it, I think, next year. And, you know, the more games that we can have televised in this conference, I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't know if we're the best conference. I'm not going to say that. But, man, we're competitive. I'm watching that Penn State-Rutgers game last night. It was a war. Sold-out crowd. You know, and those guys are competing, and that's what this league's all about.
Talking about, as of yesterday, you had already moved on from Purdue, and how about your players? That pretty emotional night.